Net call. Major instability detected. Safe zone evac.
Survive!
Orders are in effect.
Kicking butt, taking names.
Here's another one, and another one. Yeet, yeet. Why you all?
Hey, what's going on, guys? It's Butterbar here. Welcome back to the channel. So in today's video, I'm pretty much just doing a commentary. I'm kind of just speaking off the cuff again about what's kind of going on in my mind. And one of the topics that I wanted to talk about today was wanting more conflicts in battle royales and BRs, because I feel like nowadays that anytime a BR is released, I'm kind of like just bored out. I mean, I've been playing multiplayers for decades now. I mean, especially in the Call of Duty series from 07 when Modern Warfare was released, and then also too, like even Ghost Recon, Halo, all the way back then till now. I mean, all I've been strictly playing has been multiplayers. I've been playing, having a lot of fun in different conflicts, trying to go for those max kills, seeing how many kills I can get in a game. And I feel like when it comes to BRs, it's not like that whatsoever. I mean, sometimes it is, especially for a player that's really good. You can get those kills racked up so much and have really great games, have really great footage, and I feel like I'm not achieving that or just having that fun experience that I'm having in multiplayer. Half the time it's just like, man, I'm just kind of scoping out, camping out, hiding around, maybe getting kills here and there. But I feel like that same experience of being able to get really high kill streaks, really high, just getting up there in multiple kills is just not the thing in BR for me. I mean, especially in Fortnite and PUBG, I just feel like it's not really happening. In Call of Duty and Blackout, at least, it's happening for me more and more often because I'm running into more gunfights where, I mean, like here, this is actually, there's two different clips in this video. There's this clip that's going to stretch on for a little bit. I get up to like 11 kills, and then the next one where I get up to 4 kills, but it's all about pushing and getting into more conflicts. I mean, that's the whole point of this commentary, is I'm wanting to get more conflicts into BRs because I feel like sometimes it just gets really boring. Again, this is coming from a perspective of a guy that loves playing multiplayer, getting multiple kills, getting kill streaks, all these different types of things. And when it comes to BR, I get really bored because there's so many different times where there is just a lull of things of just nothing happening, and it just gets really boring to me. But I know that BR is a completely different beast when it comes to different game modes, because this is just a strategic thing of where, it's either 1v1s, pretty much solos of 100, trying to get, to see who it can outlast who. I mean, it's a Hunger Games type of thing, quads and duos and stuff like that. I definitely see that this is going for something different from multiplayer, and that's the one thing that I don't want to take away. I know a lot of people love BRs because they like that survivalness. They love being that last survival, being able to kind of survive and see what can happen, what kind of circumstances they can get put into, and actually make it on top out of so many different situations that happens. Or you have different players that is just like nothing is happening, and they just kind of scope out, kind of stay hidden, stay in the shadows until like the very end, and that type of thing I just feel like is so boring. I feel like that play style is so boring. I always thought this was funny. This guy was kind of scoping out this helicopter, trying to get away in it. I'm just like, no, you're not taking the chopper away from me. I'm actually happy that I kind of set that out as a little trap, trying to get people in. But again, I want more conflicts. Right now, you kind of see me kind of taking in everything that's around me. I actually lost the only person I was talking to, Skype. I'm actually playing with this random now, and I'm just trying to figure out what there is to do right now, just because there's not a way. I wish there was more BRs out there where you could actually track down players. If you want to be that player where you want to get into more conflicts, you want to track people down, I wish that was a thing that was in BRs, because there's not anytime you get into a BR, there's no situation whatsoever that benefits you to actually go after players or benefits you in finding more players. I wish there was something like that in BRs, because I feel like half the time it's just like you'll come up on a conflict if you do, or you don't. It's very random on how conflicts happen, because as somebody that is wanting more gunfights, wanting more explosions, wanting more circumstances where you're fighting tooth and nail to survive gunfights, sometimes that doesn't happen in BRs. You have to actively search for conflicts, and sometimes it might not be in the best interest of you to do so. but I want more circumstances like that. I want more situations like that where you're actually searching for other players and trying to get those higher kill streaks, higher kill counts. And I feel like normally other BRs besides Blackout haven't really achieved that type of experience. I mean, don't get me wrong, Blackout doesn't have that experience where you're actually actively, you know, there's different things, different perks or whatever, where you're actively hunting down players and you're getting the benefit of killing multiple players, having the benefit of getting into more conflicts. And I wish there was something like that. If there was a perk or something where you could actually use to hunt down more players, and maybe a perk to help you out. I mean, maybe you get perks that are permanent to you for getting into more gunfights. I think that'd be a really cool thing to do, where you have a benefit of actually going after players, a benefit of getting more kills, a benefit for getting more conflicts happening around you, that I don't think BRs actually do a great job in achieving. And again, I know it is a different aspect of a game mode. I know this is pretty much of just who can outlast who to get to the end game, but I really do feel like there should be more. There should be more in achieving more conflict for players that are wanting to do it. I'm really happy that at least there is a sensor dart where I can, if I hear movement around me, that's kind of like what I did in this fight right now, is I use that sensor dart in my favor to actually find enemies around me. Another thing that Blackout does very well that I wish more BRs did is I love the addition of these zombies. The zombies create yet again more things to do. I think again BRs get really boring because half the time there's really nothing to do. I mean, it's either you're hiding in a corner, hiding out, trying to figure out, you know, when the next conflict's happening, or you're actively trying to get after somebody, and half the time they're doing the exact same thing. The first thing I described is that they're hiding as well. So half the time when you're actively trying to hunt people down, maybe you might not find them because they're actually hiding and doing the first thing. So I'm really happy that Blackout added these zombies in, because it's another activity that you can do inside a BR. I think it's really funny too that they actually added the basketball sting. I think that's a really funny thing to do. As long as BRs continue to actively do you know, special things like this, whether it be the basketball thing or zombies, especially the zombies, if more BRs did stuff like this, I think they would be more successful in being able to draw in a bigger crowd and allowing to have more things to do inside. I have to compliment Treyarch by having that idea of adding AI opponents in a BR, because if there is a lull, if there is something that is just, there's nothing happening, it's really boring, there's nothing going on, you can go over to these zombie maps, have a lot of fun by just shooting these AI opponents until conflict arises. I think that's another great thing that they did by adding these zombies. Not only are you fighting these zombies, but people can hear this gunfire from far away distances and investigate and try to figure out, okay, what's going on? What's happening out there? How many players are involved? How many teams are involved in this gunfight? Because half the time, anytime I hear a gunfight going on in zombie areas in Blackout, I want to know. I'm like, I want to hunt that down. What's going on? How many teams are fighting? And if I'm off in the distance and I see multiple teams fighting, that's awesome. That means I might be able to take out multiple teams, multiple players, just because they might be fighting amongst themselves, or they might be fighting the zombies. And those are the type of things I really enjoy, and I really wish more BRs did that, because I really do believe for the people that are like me that want more conflict, want more gunfights, want more PvP action in a BR, can actually benefit from AI opponents in a BR, because it draws in more conflict. And I don't know, not so much at least with the basketball things. I think that's more of a fun novelty thing, more fun lure thing that is in this BR in Blackout that I think a lot of people kind of enjoy. But as long as, you know, later on in future, I mean, whatever Battlefield is doing, whatever other BRs come out in the future, I really do wish that they have some type of AI opponent, or do just something more to do with, at least when it comes to Battlefield, because I know none of us have, well, I mean, I guess there's an alpha. I have not personally played the Battlefield 5 Battle Royale beta or whatever, whenever it decides to come out. I don't know exactly what their BR has in store for us, but if it actually has more conflict, more PvP action than you know, these other battle royales, I'd be more than down for it. But since we don't know what is to come when it comes to different battle royales, I don't know if battle royales are going to be keeping my interest just as a multiplayer type of player. But I would love to know what you guys think. Am I just kind of talking out my ass? Am I not relatable to wanting to be in more conflicts, wanting to be in more gunfights in a BR? I would love to know down in the comments below, so please let me know. I know I was kind of rambling, but I appreciate your guys' time and being here with me while I'm making this commentary. So hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you guys did, please drop me a like. I hope you guys have a great rest of the day, and I will see you all next time.